But now you've had a look around the property and you know I've invested another 2,000 dirhams in it. Let's click on portfolio. Hey, Chris here. Welcome back to the Investing Boss channel then. In this video, we'll be looking at the third investment property that I've purchased in Dubai over on the Stake platform. Before we get on the laptop though, and I go through all the details, I'll just quickly mention the Investing Boss Facebook group, which you can join via the link down in the description. But having said that, let's get on the laptop here then, and we'll basically just go through a tour of the property, and then I'll show you exactly what kind of returns I expect to make from this. You've probably seen on the thumbnail already that I've invested another 2,000 dirhams, which is roughly around £440 at today's exchange rate. So this is the property. It's a studio apartment in Central Park Towers over in the Dubai International Financial Centre. And if we click on virtual tour here, I think this is a really cool way to have a look around because we get the use of the 360 Matterport camera. Before we go into the first person view, we'll jump into the floor plan here, and you can basically see that here is the entrance. So just here you come in, you've got the bathroom on the right hand side, kitchen on the left, and then you continue on into the main living space. Now, really, we didn't need to look at the floor plan to see all that because it's a studio apartment. It's very, very small, as studios are. So there you go. Yeah, you come in the front door, bathroom on the right-hand side here. If we just go all the way in here, and then we go back out and over to the left. That brings us into the rather nice kitchen with a counter overlooking into the living area here. Now, the reason why there's all these different things here, so you see there's the dishes there and various things across everywhere here, it's because this is a property that's actually already rented out. It's not a holiday home, so this won't be one that's going on Airbnb to be rented out for, the night or the week, etc. This is one that's we're going to get a guaranteed 1-year rental income paid on this. Now you can see there the main living area, so there's some wardrobe space there, bedroom obviously, and living room. It's a studio. They're pretty basic and very, very small. But I guess as a last thing to do here, we can go and check out the view outside here. So that's your outdoor view there. And if we go over to this side, you can check from this window here. Of course, pretty similar view. But jumping out of this 360 tour, let's scroll down and we can see here 307 investors crowdfunded this, and this one was like a record funding. This was like 5 days this took to get fully completed. I saw it pop up on the platform. I was really interested in it, and then before I knew it, it was like at 50%, 70%. Then at 80%, and I went out this morning and I thought, should I invest in it now or should I do it when I get home? And I'm glad I did it before I went out because it actually completed funding in a few more hours after that. It went from 85% to 100% in no time. You can see there the funding date was completed on today's date, the 7th of April 2023. And we can scroll down and actually read the details here, and it literally says about the company that Stake have bought this from. So our partners at Blueground have agreed for a rental guarantee from July onwards for 96,000 dirhams per year there. There's all the information about the complex that the property's in, but what we really want to know is, okay, what kind of return can we get from this? So you can see the property price was £262,844. Then there's the transaction cost and stakes fee of 1.5%, bringing the total investment cost to £295,810. Then we're going to get that guaranteed rental income of £20,724, and we have minus the service charges, maintenance and management costs there of £2,500 and nearly £2,000 for the service charges, leaving us with a net income of just over £16,000, which will then be split across the 307 investors. Now, scrolling down just a bit from that, we can see their funding timeline. So yeah, it was completed on today's date, April 7th. On April the 28th, we'll be getting the special purpose vehicle formation completed. So that's the company formed in order to have the 307 investors own shares of that company, and the company directly owns the property. And then you'll get the email showing your title, your name on the shares of that company there, is to prove your ownership of the property. And then we're going to expect our first rental payment on the 25th of May with this one. Now, further below that, we can click on this location map here, and that actually shows you exactly where it is and the building and everything. So for those of you that know the city of Dubai, it's very, very close to the Burj Khalifa and the Dubai Mall there. And yeah, we got the Dubai frame there, got the World Islands just over there, and yeah, we know that Dubai International Airport is very close also. So although this has been rented out as a property that someone's going to live in for a year, I think that even if after a year, when that rental isn't guaranteed, that's in a very good location there if Stake wanted to just run it as an Airbnb property. So no matter what, we'll be expecting to get a great rental each month from this property. I really think that's one of the reasons why this sold out so fast, is purely because of that Dubai International Financial Center location. But now you've had a look around the property and you know I've invested another 2,000 dirhams in it. Let's click on portfolio, because now we can go through and go, okay, total now my portfolio stands at 6,478 dirhams, and that would be in pounds, 1,418 pounds. For those of you maybe in the US, or if you work in US dollars, that's roughly around sort of $1,700, I would guesstimate it at. And we can scroll down and see that the value appreciation for the properties so far is £7.40 that I've had. So roughly around sort of maybe $10, $11, something like that. And we can see here, number of properties, 3. Portfolio occupancy, 66%. That's because 2 of them that I have are full-time rentals, and then just the 1 is an Airbnb property there. And annualized rental yield is 0% because I haven't received any rental payments currently, with me only being on the platform sort of just over a month so far. Now, we can see that my 2 active, that means my fully funded investments there that have jumped over to the active side, they've grown in value there by 1.3% and 0.5% respectively. We can see rent earned, as I say, 0 at the moment. And then the one that we just checked out there, so investment amount, £438. Expected rent from that will be £2.02 per month. That's around a 5.5% yearly return paid each month there, which is quite nice when you consider a savings account is currently paying between 3 to 3.5%. On top of that, you've also got the value appreciation, which of course we will know after 2 or 3 years when Stake will sell the property for us and give us back our investor cash. But I'll leave a link to my latest video up on the channel just to the side of me now. As usual, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.